Go live, go live. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello, hello. It's Fun Friday, Feel Good Friday here at the Mother Bee Show. Yes. And before we begin the fun, the feel good moment, may I introduce to you what the Mother Bee is all about? Yes. Hello, everyone. If you can hear my voice. Hi, and let's gonna start. Let's start. I'm excited. Right? So, where do we start, Mother B? Andiyan na naman. Nagkukulitan na naman tayo. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Good evening. Time check. It's 10:09 in the evening here in South Texas. And yes, wherever you are in the world, hello, hello, hello. Whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time, for sure it's 10 o'clock somewhere. Yes, so we are multi-streaming again. We are streaming in Bigo Live, in TikTok, in YouTube, in Facebook. OMG, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Like, I miss you guys, whoever is watching and whoever is, a first timer here in the Mother Bee Show. My name is Mother Blogger. I am your mother. You listen to me. Yes, that's Megan Trainor's song Mother. And yes, I'm a mother, and that's my advocacy. I can be your universal mom. So it's all about the life of a mother blogger, mother who blogs, who loves positivity and good vibes. If you're a first timer here in the show, this show is for you. This show is dedicated to our overseas Filipino workers because I am a proud Filipina, although my hair is kind of blonde and gray. Right, kung may AI, meron din tayong hair color. What's the connection? Science and technology. Okay, so yes, I'm a proud Pinay here in the US of A. And I'm already texting. Howdy, y'all. Yes, so this is the Mother Bee Show, and welcome to my show. And yes, this is all about positivity and good vibes. And yes, by the way, what's the show all about?
Mother Bee Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
And if you'll notice, we started off with 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and we are broadcasting, we are live streaming for more than 1 year. And in Bigo Live, I will be a year older on September. All right, so almost a year, and I'm just new here in TikTok, but of course, more than a year in YouTube and Facebook Live. So this is part 2 of our Feel Good Friday. A while ago, around almost 12 hours ago, I got a surprise guest. Shout out to Angel Parco. Our endearment name is Katolitz. Salamat, Katolitz, for visiting the Mother Bee Show. I know you were surprised. Somebody's knocking on my door, just somebody pressed the doorbell, and who's this? I am not expecting any guest, nor he is expecting me to bring him to the studio. By the way, this show is multilingual. I speak English, Filipino, and our local dialect. Hi, Miss Yu. Welcome to the Mother Bee Show. And if you'll notice, most of my time, I spend more time doing shout outs, saying hi, hello to people who drop by, stand by, watch, or follow the Mother B show. Because, of course, most of, the very reason that I did this show is, aside from this is my talk therapy, I can talk to myself for hours. This is part of our mental health well-being program. Hi, I'm not singing, but yes, the advocacy is we are promoting information, and we are spreading the good vibes about mental well-being, because there is what you call mental well-being. It's part of the physical health, but before we're just so concentrated about physical in general, physical health, but they tend to separate the mind and the body before. Like, how could you separate the mind and the body when it comes to wellness, and it's all part of the body? Right? I didn't understand at first, but this is the downside, or I don't know if it's a downside or an upside of after COVID 3 years ago. But we are more concerned or aware. The awareness level of the people nowadays on mental health is higher as compared before. Right? It's being talked about, it's being sang about. Topics about mental health, brain health, not much on brain health, but still mental health is kind of the talk of the town right now, especially when science is speaking to us bluntly that there is such a major concern. In fact, some of the countries have, issues and, higher rates of mental health issues in their country or in their respective places. But yes, and I am speaking from experience, because who did not experience being depressed or worried during COVID, right? If you're exempted, well, good for you. Right? But we are just people who's trying to, find meaning in life, and trying to figure out what are we doing and navigating after COVID. Right? So if you're part of this bandwagon, welcome to the club. Okay, so this is your host, Mother Blagador, and I'm here not as an expert, but someone like you who would like to, navigate and trying to understand what's going on. What's going on? Especially, and not outside, not just outside, or not just in the environment, or not just outside of our controllable space, but of course we need to navigate our minds and our brains. Yes, because the mind is connected to the body, and the body is connected to the mind, whether you like it or not. It's a no-brainer, right? Isn't it ironic? But yes, since we have, hi Big Boss Traken, hello, welcome to the Mother B Show. But yes, since we have this advocacy of promoting and trying to help spread the information, not rumor, the information about mental health, brain health, wellness, and all this stuff. So it is important for us to be aware. Okay, and not just for others, but for ourselves, because you cannot help others if you won't help yourself. Okay, and this is the time for you to be real, because this show is all about authenticity as much as we could. Okay, be real, be you. That's the tagline, or that is our main policy in this show. So as a host, as my job as a host. And by the way, shout out to Jay Hawkins Agency, to Bigo Bestie Jen, Zin, my Zumba instructor, who's one of the top hosts here in Bigo Life. I'm so happy for you, girl. Thank you so much for helping out Mother B. But yes, so medyo napa-English na ako na masyado, no? Ganito pala pag gabi, napapa-English tayo, ma'am. So if I speak in Filipino, if I speak in my local dialect, and if it happens that I sound strange to you, you can ask me what's the translation. Anyway, I can tell you what's the meaning. Just be nice. Just be since we are streaming in different platforms, in Bigo, in YouTube, in Facebook, and in TikTok, we have different types of audience. Okay, so PG 1 to 66, 1 to 60. Parental guidance 13 to 60 years old. How's that? Okay, so we have a commenter, we have a greeter on the line. Hello, hi! Shout out to Maida Malaki of Big Mides. Parang Big Mac. Hello, Big Mides. Napa-nosebleed tuloy ako. Hello. Oo nga I realized, why am I speaking too much in English? I have to balance the wheel. Shout out to Maida Malaki. Ayan, Tib. Ito naka-timing na pud ko. Yay! Finally, congratulations, because this is the essence of the Mother Bee Show. I just do a show whenever I can. Good thing I am my own producer, otherwise I'm already kicked out in the show. Right? This is the life of a freelancer, right, Maida? So yes, Maida, hello, kamusta ka dyan? Napa-nosebleed ako, sabi ni Maida. Miles, kinonta ka ba ni Uncle Sarsi about a tour on August 17? Yes? Oh, by the way, we also have our Suki from Australia. So Maida is from the Philippines, and cousin Joy of Joy to Australia. Joy from the land down under. Yes, another continent. We have Asia and we have Australia. I love the show. It's intercontinental. Baka later on, interplanetary na. No? Yes, Maida. Oh, I hope you're available for a tour. So, yeah. So, Mother Bee is continuously, coordinating with our tour guides. By the way, Maida is a tour guide, a professional tour guide, accredited tour guide by the Department of Tourism in Caraga region, based in Agusan del Norte. So if you happen to, want to go on a tour in Butuan or Agusan del Norte or anywhere in the region, just message Maida. Big Mama Maida. Malaki. Listen po, malaki meaning big, dili malaki meaning male. Kalaki. Sige lang, Mike, di man masabdan sa kubang audience atong gipangyaw-yaw rin. Also, cousin Joy is Cebuano speaking but now lives in Australia, and also half Australian, half Greek, full-blooded Filipina. How's that? Di ba? Ang ganda ng kanyang connection, Australian, Greek, and Filipina. Mother Bee is half Pinay, half and half. Dito kasi when you say half and half, either if it's a drink, like half lemonade, half iced tea. If it's creamer, half hazelnut, half coffee. Ano yun? Coffee mate. Sabi ni Maida, big heart yan si Maida. Yes. Sabi naman ni Cousin, okay lang half and half, basta hindi lang alien. This is what I like about the Mother Bee Show. Kaya lang medyo shyness tong ating mga suki, but I can really invite you guys to come up and we can talk over our show, because this show is for you guys. That's just it's not just for me. Hi, thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh, ating mga viewers sa TikTok. You're so generous. Miria Vasquez, hello. Mama Oria Lights, hello. Su Victor Hugo. We also have our friends Josie, hello, from Bigo Live. Murphy, Big Boss Truckin. Oh my gosh, if I will just read all the people who comes to my show right now, wa ko'y matok. Wala akong topic today. If I will just mention everyone who comes to my show, it's like, I can just imagine I'm like in a party, and then people come, guests come, and as the host, like I was, hi Mark, hi Roberto, hi everyone. Why hunong sa kaka-high heel? Anyway, ang uban daw, sabi ni Cousin Joy, ang uban daw, half Filipino, half filter. Oh, you're making me laugh, ha? You're making me laugh, Cousin. Because of this AI technology, half real, half not. But yeah, sometimes I'm half not because I put a lot of hairstyle in my, of course, where else in the hair. But I remember back in the days, right? To those who are 50 and up, yung nakaka-relate kay Mother B because Mother B belongs to the Generation X. If you're part of the Generation X peeps, mga besh, no? Magpakatotoo ha kasi Be Real, Be You itong show na to, okay? Speaking of Edge Group. Remember sa hairstyle dati sa ating mga Lola Bells? Like when I used to, sumasali ng mga beauty contest ng time si Mother B pang baon sa Monday to Friday. Noon pa man freelancer na si Mother B, freelancer na contestant. Since high school ko, ano contest, I usually join either singing contest, beauty contest, or whatever contest as long as there's a cash prize. Mukha bang pera ba nun pa si Mother B? Hindi naman, kasi, I'm self-supporting DIY, of course, with my beloved family. I'm raised literally by a village. Mother B is raised literally by a village because I grew up with titas and titos and we are a whole compound. Like, if you will count them, siguro more than 50 kami sa isang compound. I miss those days. Shout out to my family in Cananga Leyte, Oliverio family in particular, Tita Milan, Tita Magda, and all my... I have 3 sets of titas, okay? Directly connected with my mom, from my mom's side, 3 sets of titas times the number of kids times the 2nd degree cousin and the 3rd degree cousin. That is why, when there are occasions, usually, we don't go to the parlor much, but we just tease our hair. Tease lang, tease. So I realized ko na, oh my gosh, meron palang quick fix, no? Kasi I'm supposed to wear my wiggly. But because, I will make kwento because Mother B is so busy today, and shout out to our friends, Catolits, Maring Sol Escalada and Paring Jordan Escalada. Thank you for helping us out. So, meron lang kaming transaction na, finalize today. And thank you to all who prayed, who supported, and, who expressed their best wishes to our family. Thank you so much. So, magiging, Farmville girl na si Mother B very soon. Very soon, as in today. So we're gonna be moving out soon from the city to the farm. Country girl, take me home country road to the place where I belong. Yes. Anyway, saan na ba tayo? Speaking of hairdo, kaya medyo tinis. Tis-tis lang yung hair. So in connection with, technology right now, dati, it takes a lot of process to really beautify yourself. Either you go to the parlor or do it yourself. But now, it's just one click of a finger. Right? With all the apps, you can even change your voice. You can modulate your voice. Siguro the only thing that they cannot change is your personality. Or very soon, they can change it depending on how downloadable you are. Or if you paid to their subscription. Depende sa subscription, premium or free. So here in the Mother B Show, it's subscription, huh? That's why I can subscription. The streaming app is subscribed. That's why it's a do-it-yourself production. But before anything else, I already have spent almost 20 minutes of doing shout out and warm up. But our talk today is prioritizing mental well-being this summer. Hi, show, shoe, or shoe. Thanks for coming to the Mother B Show. Luz Flores, Realinghina Moon. And thank you everyone for the likes, and thank you for, appreciating the show, or even coming to the show, even just for 3 seconds. It's not easy because remember the attitude. If you remember in my previous show, I always emphasize that the attention span of human is shorter than the goldfish. Imagine the goldfish is 9 seconds, humans are 8.5 seconds when it comes to attention span because of all this social media and internet chuva ek ek. Right? So, before anything else, I have to adjust my setting. Oh my gosh, I keep on talking. I forgot to adjust my setting in Facebook from just friends to everybody. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. I have to adjust it. So, hi, while adjusting, I'd like to say again, hi, hello to our friends watching in different live streaming app. Thank you, Jocelyn Gata. So, I can now see who's watching the Mother Bee Show now. I just have to adjust it. Just. Sandali lang po. Because in Facebook, you really have to manually adjust from friends to public. When it comes to viewership, when it comes to selecting audience. So my audience is now the public. Hi, hello. This is your Mother Bee. I am your public frenemy number 1. Kasi if you like the show, we're friends. If you don't like it, I don't know, whatever you like. However you see it. But yes, thank you so much. Shout out kay Maring Ayen Ocampo of Bohol, Philippines. Yes, my BFF, my kumare back in college. And of course, she's like my sister from another mother. Engineer Jessie Sevilla of Cananga, Leyte. Hello. Jocelyn Gata, hello. Thank you for watching the Mother Bee Show. So today, it's almost noontime in the Philippines. And here, we are 12 hours behind. Yes, it's still Friday. There, it's already Saturday. All right. Just to make sure, guys. But yes, it's been a while, Crocodile. I haven't seen you. My last show was like July 20. Ano petsa na, ma'am? Last week, I was in Hollywood, California. Thank you. So I'm just waiting for our friends, for our ka-teammate from North Carolina. Shout out to Glenn Boy Photography para maka-download tayo ng mga na-capture nila ng mga footages, videos, and photos of the event last Sunday night. Yes, shout out to Regina and George Bondoc of Houston, Texas, who celebrated and hosted the debut of their youngest daughter, Janelle. Thank you for inviting Mother Bee to be your main host, and of course, my co-host, Jules Gracer. Mr. Jules Gracer, the king of talk of Los Angeles, California. Thank you for, working with Mother Bee as the host, as their host, and partnering with Mother Bee for the first time. I'm so grateful and so honored to be, na-starstruck ako sa kanya, man. So yes, yo. So where am I? Again, our talk today is, talk lang to but we can talk and talk on the side. Mother Bee, nabisto tuloy ako. Sabi ni Cousin Joy of Australia, Mother Bee was a beauty queen. Was. Beauty queen in Ormoc, Miss Talent pa. Oh my gosh! Thank you for remembering. I didn't realize. I almost forgot about it, actually. Just yeah, I remember those days na kasama talaga sa ating effort na, just to support our studies. Because of course, if you're self-supporting or helping yourself to go through high school and college, so freelancer na noon pa si Mother Bee kahit anong mga racket. So it comes naturally. So yeah, after the beauty contest, meron na tayong pang bayad sa tricycle. Because I don't want to walk. So it took it's gonna take you from the marketplace to the school. That would be around 3 kilometers or less. So I have to ride the pot-pot. Pot-pot is is the pedicab. So I really have to budget, no? And where do we get budget? We sell fish during Sunday. And if there's an opportunity, there's a sing-along contest, or they call that amateur hour. Amateur hour, akong giapilan, ika-32, ako na contestant. That is from Max Surban, and he's still alive. Oh my gosh, I'm a fan of Max Surban. I learned to speak Cebuano or Visaya because listening to his songs. I listened to his song, listened to the radio, Cebuano radio, and yeah, I learned to speak Visaya because I was born in Manila and Tagalog, si Mother B. Karon bisdak ng dako. You know, since it's Feel Good Friday, I really need to feel good because today is a tiring day, honestly. Oh, we got another guest, our very talented Department of Education, ang tawag niya, Lao Shi, our beloved educator. Saw her pic na naka one piece. Ay! Oh my gosh. This show is about you, Hana. Nahiya naman akong konti. Zulaushi, welcome to the Mother B Show. Hi, Suzette. Thank you. I miss you, girl. And yes, very talented. She sings, she dances, pole dancing, how I wish. You know, Seth, kung ako'y mag-pole dancing, mura kong lechon na vertical. Di ba yung lechon naka-ana, horizontal? Siguro itsura na ako lechon na naka-vertical. But oh my gosh, how I wish, no? So wala namang imposible mangarap, right? So maybe in my dreams. Sabi ni, sagot, I like this conversation. Now we're conversing from the Philippines, Australia, and America. Ang social naman natin magkwentuhan dito, no? Sa Mother B Show. By the way, Suzette, meet Joy of Australia. Maida, meet Joy of Australia. And Zulaush of Agusan del Norte. Yes. Sabi ni Cousin Joy. Anong sabi ni Cousin Joy? Where is that? Beauty pa rin in Portland na. dili was ang karon. Former. Lahi kasi kang ex kasi maraming connotation ng ex, di ba? X-Men. Okay, so sabi ni Teacher Zoo, may mga tricks naman na hindi ka magmumukhang lechon vertical. Sige, hindi na mukhang lechon manok. We're talking about, pole dancing because it's really challenging, but may mga tricks daw. So I believe in you, teacher Suzette. So maybe one of these days. Where was that? I tried pole dancing, but just on the floor. I just touched the pole and I went around like a torpedo. Or a trumpo. It's just like pole dancing. I'm just dancing beside the pole. Touching the pole. And yes, sabi ni Cousin Joe, hello everyone. Yes, so this show is all about positivity and good vibes. So this is the place where you can positively rant. You're welcome to share, good vibes here, meet people. So yes, this is a space we're in. Unsay one of these days, magpalitsyon ka. Matawa na mga kasin. Alam mo, napunta na talaga tayo sa lechon, from beauty queen to lechon. Kakaiba talaga yung talk show natin dito ng very wide ang topic. Sandali, ano ba yung naapakan ko? Hi, users! 5832. Bakit naman user ang ginamit sa mga generic thing dito sa TikTok? Because I'm broadcasting in TikTok live also. User. Oh, by the way, Zulaushi, bakit hindi ko na-follow up yung TikTok hosting mo? Kaya pala, ang update, because ngayon, nilimit muna nila sa US and Canada. I know I can recruit a lot of hosts there, especially yung may mga talents like you. But so for now, nilimit nila sa US and Canada ang hosting. Excited na tana ko, ipanood na tana. Hi, Mario Lopez 6. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, Alex, thanks for joining. Concepcion Garcia, hello. Pag mapatingin lang ako sa cellphone kasi I'm using two cell phones and a streaming cam. So, doon lang ako nakakatingin ng sino yung mga pumapasok sa show. Yes, so, half of the show, again, one half of the show is spent towards shouting out, talking to our guests, chit-chatting, what's up guys, what's the trend, ano ba yung usapin natin ngayon. So, from nagsimula tayo saan nga ba tayo nagsimula? Now, hindi ko na matrace. Ngayon, ang ending natin lechon. Sabi ni Teacher Zoo, naghagpat kong kamunggay. Para paniod to. Pure kamunggay, sabaw o pritong tamban. Oh my gosh! Because it's almost lunchtime there now in the Philippines. So, may I translate to our guest, to our global guest? She is undressing the horseradish. Taking out the leaves from the horseradish plant. OMG, and in preparation for the soup that is very pure horseradish malunggay with matching fried fish called tamban. Tamban in English, sardines. Sardinia. Kamunggay in English, horseradish. Di ba? Or moringa oleifera. Di ba? I know about moringa because I once, farmed moringa. Mga 1,000 seedlings yan back in our farm in Dumalagan. Unfortunately, naging salad bar ng mga kambing namin. That's why I cannot forget that name, that scientific name of the malunggay, or sa Bisaya pa, kamunggay. Yeah, by the way, in the Mother Bee show, before our talk, we talk about a lot of topic under the sun. Whoever comes to the show, and if you're a first timer in the show, Mother Bee always OMG! Oh, Patrick Star! Hey, Patrick Star! Oh my gosh! Somebody is chatting with Mother Bee. Sorry, Patrick Star. I was looking at the screen right now, but now I read your message. Sabi ni Patrick Star, OMG, it's so crazy. We look alike. Really? Let me see your profile, Patrick Star. OMG! Indeed, we are. Oh my gosh. Sabi ni Patrick Star, we are haters. We hate everyone and say what everyone else wants to say. What? Siguro ko to, opposite ko to parehas daw kami ng mukha, sabi ng isang creator. You know what? Mother Bee's face is generic. Don't worry. That's fine. Oh, Maria Puff! Oh my gosh, from North Carolina. Hello, Maria Puff! Welcome to the Mother Bee show. I'm gonna come to North Carolina very soon. I got a business to promote there and hopefully masama tayo. Kasi, oh my gosh, I can't forget your Mercedes-Benz na iba-ibang color every season. Or was it the nails? I was confused. Ano ba yung iba-ibang kulay doon? Was it the nail or the car? Right? Speaking of car, oh my gosh. Yung aking car na stack up ang cellophane sa ilawom sa car. Mahimo di ay na? Anyway, sabi ni Patrick Star, we look alike. Oh my G, you are my twin. Oh, really? Really, Patrick Star? Meron akong twinning sa TikTok. Okay, from now on, I'll follow you, Patrick Star. Okay, hold on. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. OMG. Yeah. Hello, Bidol. Hilda Bidola. Hello. Nakakatuwa. There's one TikToker who happened to say that daw kami twinning. Oh, di okay, mas maraming mukha ni Mother Bee. Yes, every time sabi naman ni Janice, Janice TV. I need a new glasses. Sabi ni Teacher Zoo, every time I see Janice de Belen, ikaw gyud dayon ako mga mahuna-hunan. Oh, really? Do I look like Janice or anak ni Janice? Remember yung Janice? Anak ni Janice, di ba there was the Shake, Rattle, and Roll, anak named Tianak. Ganun ba? Kaya na short hair na si Janice, di ba? Ganun na yung buhok ni Janice. Ganun na, no? Panlalaki na, no? Right? So, ate ni Janice, and then si Janice is older than me, so we might be sisters from another mother as well. Hi, Visitor 5411. Dito kasi sa streaming app ng Bigo Live. Maya may nag-check kung Live ba talaga si Mother B? May ano ba? May ano, proof. Proof of purchase. Thank you naman. Oh, sabi ni Maria Puff, we miss you here. Oh, thank you. Alam niyo ba magkasama kami ni Sir Glenn for the weekend, last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Rumampa ang mga lola sa Hollywood. Nagrampa ang North Carolina, Arizona, ug Texas. And hopefully we'll come there. Nandiyan na pala si Sir Glenn. Ang tawag niya, home court. No? Hi! So, home court. So, yes. So, and then, hopefully we could, we could move forward making or producing more shows here. Whether events. So, Maria Puff, if you have events there, kasal, bunyag, debutante, if you need photo, video, hosting, event organizing services, DJ, disc jockeying, sound system, name it, we got it. So it's a collaboration of Filipino-American creative talents, creative professionals. Kasi if you're in the creative industry, like, photography, videography, hosting, talk show, and everything. So it's like a major collaboration of different Filipino-Americans here, interstate. It's not just one state kasi usually by mga events, it's produced by people from the local state. So ngayon naman, first time ever nag-collaborate ang different state like Texas, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and North Carolina, and California. So it's 4 states in one event. And sabi ni Maria Puff, ang saya ng picture. Nakita daw niya ang mga pictures namin. Thank you! Thank you. So we're excited. By the way, shout out kay Annalyn Sisom's Realty. So I guess you have also an event there tomorrow. Hichi Nadal. Right? Produced by Apple. Happy birthday, Apple Macartan. Tama ba yung apelido ni Apple? Sakto ba akong pagyaw-yaw? Maria Puff. I like Maria Puff's name. It's so like puffy. Yes. So visitor, hello. So that's our inspector here. Kailangan umayos si Mother B kasi nanonood yung inspector ng streaming app. Kung sa ano pa, MTRCB. So it's Feel Good Friday time check. It's 10 o'clock and 46 minutes. 10:46. 46 after 10. Ano ba? Okay, so thank you also to the likers and the hearters of the Mother B Show. Cousin Epin Fuentes of Cananga Leyte, Arsuke from Cananga Leyte, thank you for watching. And who else? Engineer Jesse Sevilla, Jocelyn Gata, and of course, Maria Puff of North Carolina and Cousin Joy of Australia. Yes, hello. And I really appreciate you guys coming to the Mother B Show. And of course, today, it's a big day for us because we just signed our documents for hopefully a farm bill. So farm girl na si Mother B. So more on talagang mag-outfit talaga ng mga boots galore. Hindi lang talaga costume, outfit to talaga. Ang tinatawag ay work apparel. Cowboy hat or construction hat. Puli-puli na. Boots, working boots. We're gonna do a DIY, do-it-yourself renovation of our home. Farm bill. So, may aylayas na si Mother B sa city, punta na sa county. Go to the countryside, just like 10 minutes from the beach. Magkakaroon ng special episode si Mother B. Parang HGTV, parang ganun. Na? So, nga na lang ang style. So, kasi I cannot be in the studio all day long. So, most of the time, I'll be working outside in, helping out in whatever we can do to renovate the space. So, oh my gosh, how can I can't be in the studio, so more of location shoot. And of course, Mother B has a new baby business as a freelance. Thank you kay Regina and George for giving us the opportunity to be the ambassador of good vibes when it comes to air pollution solution. Air pollution solution specialist na ang drama ni Mother B. Diba good vibes na gihapon? Good vibes still because we are helping people to clear their airwaves. Kasi airwaves, we will be, sharing the good news about, the difference between indoor and outdoor pollution. Environmentalist kasi Mother B, kay kinaril talaga ang kinaril. We will be advocating clean air, especially here in the U.S., in the eastern coast, in the eastern side of the U.S., thanks to the forest fire of Canada. There was a time in New York in the eastern side of the U.S. na orange talaga ang sky para ng apocalypse, man. Have you heard about that last June? Instead of, it's like almost summer yon, and then smoky. Ang weather is smoky. Alam mo yung parang may nagba-barbecue? Like, for the Cebuanos, so if you've been to Larshan, it's like a food street there where everybody's doing barbecue. Like food street, no? It's a street food, all doing barbecue. So somebody's grilling somewhere, and all the smoke, no? Para kang ganun ang ambiance sa New York. Talagang smoky, hindi mo na makita si Statue of Liberty. Kaya nag-anak naman. Instead, nagunit ang Liberty, nag-anak na si Statue of Liberty. Joke. Ano lang yun ha? Pag good vibes, imagination lang yun ni Mother B. Disclaimer. So, that's the product of our imagination. I could just imagine, Statue of Liberty ba in Ellis Island in New York. Although I haven't been there, I've just seen her on TV. FYI, si Madame Liberté. Si Liberté. Liberté is donated by France. Before na siya na-ship dyan sa Amerika, chap-chap ang version niya, ma'am. Hindi siya buo. She was shipped by parts. No? It's not the whole statue, it's by parts. Yeah, watch the documentary about the man who built America. Oh. Anyway, malayo na tayo. From Lechon to Janice de Belen to Statue of Liberty. But so, I could just imagine because of the poor quality of air, that's outdoor air. How much more for indoor air? Indoor air pollution is times 5 than the outdoor air. So, it all started with Mother B having like seasonal asthma when I came to the US. By the way, God willing, we're gonna be on our sixth year here in the US. We arrived around August 8 or 9. 2017, and that was the time that talagang maraming pollen, kasi summer, and then papunta na sa fall, and naglalabasan na yung mga pollen. I felt so sick after a few days. Parang nag-puffy eyes, gid si Mother B. Oy, Maria Puff. I look like a goldfish then. Talagang na-inflame talaga yung aking eyes. I thought it was like sore eyes, but no, it's not sore eyes because sore eyes di man good mahimong goldfish imong mata, oy. Because it's so puffy, it's so inflamed, I cannot even see because it was infected because of the allergies. So, pollen allergies pala yun. I didn't know there's such thing as pollen allergies because we don't have that in the Philippines. We have smog. But we're so used to it, if you're in a new environment, that's what I experienced. So I got sick for how many days I cannot even see because it's itchy. Then I realized it was pollen, allergies to pollen or dust, because we also have Saharan dust at that time. Saharan dust, the dust literally from the Saharan desert flies from Africa to America via Atlantic Ocean, men. Strange. I didn't know that at first. So now, watching the weather daily, and because of what happened to the smoke and the bush. No, it's not bush. It's forest fire, massive forest fire in Canada. So yung smoke pumunta sa America. So it covered almost a lot of states, no? A lot of states were covered, the eastern seaboard. So yun, nahirapan sila sa kanilang paghinga. Dito naman, well, congratulations, you're in Texas. So the temperature is what? The temperature is like now, it feels it's around 110 degrees, but it feels like 17 degrees Fahrenheit. That is equivalent to having high fever. Right? So we're beginning to adjust. So may mga excessive heat, dangerous heat advisory here in Texas. You just have to adapt. This is the new normal. There's a lot of record-breaking heat index, and a lot. Oh my gosh, it's hot. So if Texas is hot, and the southern part, from the mid to the southern part, ngayon naman inuulan, binabaha. The problem there is flooding. In California, it's mix and match. Maganda, fairly good ang weather nila. Pag nagdilubyo naman, good luck. Either forest fire, ang katapat nila, bush fire, ano-ano lang ng mga fire, But in Texas, it's mainit because, the US is so big, it's equivalent to like more than 1/3 of the continent. Ano ba? North America, it's another continent, like Canada, America, and, it's almost half of the continent. Anyway, yes, so our different states in America is experiencing a lot of extreme weather condition. So you just have to take care if you are, if you're living in New York, ang issue ngayon doon is air pollution. If you're living in Texas, ang issue rito is super hot. By the way, shout out kay Jennifer San Juan Tapang. Ano ba yung pangalan ni Jennifer? Jennifer San Juan sa kanyang Facebook page. Oh, she brought me abanico, ma'am. Saan nila kay abanico? I brought it. It's my go-to. I have my pamaypay. Yes. Shout out kay Nini Ripaha, manang Nini of Dumalagan, Butuan City. She was asking, kano sa daw may munguli? Sana all. Not yet pa ng Nini. So, mabisi pa mi dire for the next few months. Hopefully, we could visit the Philippines. Yes. We have now a version of Dumalagan here in Texas. Kaloy sa Ginoo. Balik na punta sa farm. Farm girl na punta si Mother B. Starting today. Goodbye, city life. Hello, farm life. So yes, nasa ba tayo? Okay, quality of air. That is why that is now one of our advocates because it's all about wellness, right? Hi, visitor 5065. So, ambassadress of pure air. Si Mother B. There's a lot of wonders and hopefully we could promote that in North Carolina. Shout out kay Talia MG. Sa tingalan ni Inday Liklik Pitalcorin, who's living in Memphis, Tennessee. Hope to see you in Memphis, Tennessee. Mulupad na po si God willing si Mother B sa Memphis, Tennessee. After North Carolina, hello Memphis. Oh my gosh, beginning today, it's gonna be a ride. Very busy. What? Nagloading. Sobrang busy, nagloading ang brain naman. Yeah, since we're promoting, well-being, mental health. So part of this is you just have to keep yourself busy. Stick to your routine. Even if you're busy, you have to find your center, you have to find your routine. Yan yung special tip ni Mother B, no? Because kahit gaano ka busy, you have to have a good time management program. And then don't forget to take care of yourself. Kahit maraming booking, maraming appointment, whatever, you just have to manage your time well. Okay. Mother B, hindi ka ba na-i-stress niya na meron ka pang other business, meron ka pang show, nandiyan ka pa may magdo-do it yourself, mag-HGTV, home and garden TV version ka pa ng Mother B show. We will have another segment of the Mother B show, home and garden. Farmville TV. What is life living in the farm? Okay, I'm excited to do a live blow by blow account of the transformation of our simple abode. Mm. So for now, ang business si Mother B is to promoting indoor air quality solution. Indoors air solution. Okay, so yan, ang dala ni Mother B solution, hindi problem, okay? That's one thing for sure. I won't bring problem in your place, but solution. So yes, our talk today is prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Speaking of the summer, speaking of the temperature, the weather, it's a crazy summer this year, but thank God it's not as worse as COVID. At least, even the weather is not that, cooperative because it's extreme, but you still can get out and say hi to your neighbors and friends, right? Ang talagang difficult is social, physical, mental distancing. Nakakatorete ng utak yung mga ganyang bagay. But, even if the temperature is extreme, but we still can go out and socialize. So, for now, since this is a new normal, this is what we're going through, and it's Feel Good Friday, everyone. Thank you to those who are watching. Yusian Valdez, hi. Thank you for watching to Mother Bishop. Kenneth, how are you? Long time no see. Hi. And of course, Visitor 5065 of Bigo Live. Thank you for watching. So, almost an hour na tayo. We'll just, after we hit the 1 hour shout out to all birthday celebrants, I don't have the list right now because the whole day Mother B is out since 11 o'clock. Okay? Ang ngayon lang ako bumalik after almost 12 hours. But I have to finish the show and talk about this because that will be another show tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day, but thank God we still have today. Thank God for the wonderful day. Don't forget to be grateful. Marami tayong mga challenges, but we have to feel good. Even if we don't feel good. It's okay not to feel okay, not to be okay, but as much as possible, it's our goal to be okay. Don't stay in the not okay zone. Go to the okay zone, okay? Yes, you're watching the Mother B Show, and yes, before anything else, shout out. Up next is our talk about prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Okay, moving forward, ang saya. Okay, sabi ni Manu, ang saya daw. So, moving forward, let's give a brief. Oh my God, I upgraded my the trailer of the Mother B Point 4.0. So, there are latest photos of our friends that I put in the collage, in the montage. So, try to see for a break. We'll have a 1-minute break and we'll be back here at the Mother B Show. Yes, yo. Yeah. Version 4.0 of our Mother B trailer, in-include na po yung ating photo shoot when we were in Hollywood. Saka ko na ikwento yung Hollywood, basta masaya yung aming venture. And again, shout out to Sir Dormiel Robles of People's Media Advocacy LLC of Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, si Kadong, si Kuya Dong, si Sir Dong of Arizona. Shout out to Sir Glenn of North Carolina, to DJ Ron de la Cruz of California, to Jules Gracer, the king of pop of LA. And of course, the Bondok family for sponsoring and hosting our event last Sunday. So we went to the different destinations in Hollywood, in Burbank. So we went to the observatory, the Griffith Observatory, the Urban Lights. So we did some photo shoots with Janelle to Castaway, that's the event area, and all those stuff. So I'm gonna show pictures in our next show, okay? Okay, ngayon medyo busy. It's so fast. So anyway, punta na tayo sa talk natin bago magkalimutan. So again, thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Or kasi Nancy Oliverio Villanueva of Ormoc City, Philippines. Kamusta yung mga bag business natin? Papel Diliha, PG of Cebu, our kinakusga na professional tour guides together with our Cebu Association of Tour Guides. Hello. Sino Ma'am Judah, hi. So we got another interactor. Sabi ni Maria Puff, good night from North Carolina, Mother B. Good night, Maria Puff. 1 hour difference po sila doon. So it's already 12 midnight in North Carolina. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Good morning, Maria Puff. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Appreciate you, dear. Yes, you know what? Even if you just drop by here for a few minutes, magpa-attendance naman din kahit papaano. Kagaya ba ni Maria Puff ba, pag napadaan, mag-comment. So I will know who's watching, and I really appreciate if you drop by and say a comment, say a line or two. Right? Duke 7, Dillian Douglas, di ba? Yes, so yes, again, shout out to our friends in North Carolina, and I miss Melanie Bond. And of course, my BFF, Annalyn Sisoms, and Mark Sisoms, yes. Yes, and the whole gang and the whole family, yes, yo. So anyway, going back, so what do we need to prioritize this summer? Right. So that is our talk today, and to segue that, para naman hindi boring. What's the talk today, Mother B? Pangyayari. Hindi pa ako nakakainom. So, prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Okay, so trivia ha. Summer starts June 21 to June, July, August 21. Okay, because every 3 months, on the 21st day of the 3rd month of the year, nag-change po yung season. If you have 4 seasons, like January, February, March 21 is the beginning of spring. April, May, June, no? April, May, March, April, May, that is still the springtime. Pag tumungtong na ng June, July, August, that's summer. And then September, October, August, okay. From September, no, tama ba? August, September, October, November, fall. November, December, January, it's winter. Every 4 months or every 3 months? Every 4 months pala. Ano ba yung, ilang buwan ba yung isang taon? Oh my gosh. Every 4 months, I'm sorry. Tao lang po, tao lang. You know who taught me that? My son. Okay, we have another greeter, interactor. Sabi ni Cousin Joy, sabi niya, always wanting to watch Mother B, but your time is like a freelancer. That's true. This is the only show that is... How can I explain it? This is the only show that I just do a show when I can. it's not do it yourself now. It's do while you can. Do while you can show. It's not do it yourself, do while you can. That's true because I can only do my live as much as I could because nowadays it's OMG talaga, as much as possible I like it to be every day. But if I'm not doing a show, hanggat maaari I can do a live update of what I'm doing. Thank you, Cousin Joy. Thank you for wanting to watch the Mother Bee show. Sabi ni Cousin is like, but it's like a freelancer. So this is the benefit of being free. I'm not tied to any time because speaking of time, yung audience natin iba-iba ang time. Like what's the time in Australia right now? Australia is like kasi Philippines is 12 hours difference dito sa US. And now Canada is depending on where you are in Canada. If you're in Vancouver, it's like in Texas, it's -2 hours. It's Pacific Standard Time. So even in the US, you have Mountain Standard Time, you have Central Standard Time. Dito sa Texas, it's Central Standard Time. In the New York, Washington, North Carolina area, Pennsylvania is Eastern Standard Time. So iba-ibang zone. Dito sa Amerika, iba-ibang zone. Tapos sa Pilipinas, pata sa Australia, it's 2:09 p.m. So cousin, preferably you watch during this time, no? So gabi, no? Pag nagsishow ako ng gabi, usually you're here, right? So thank you so much. Appreciate that. So, and siguro in the next few days, most of my show will be nighttime in Texas, and that will be the same time here in your time in Australia because I got a lot of day jobs to do. I have a new job right now, foreman. Foreman / secretary / housekeeper / painter / security guard / driver / laundry. Ang daming mga okay, sabi ni Cousin, okay lang, sunod-sunod ako. Thank you! Sabi ni Zulaushi, meron pa siya message kanina, I forgot to mention. Yeah, so, ano ba yun? Nasaan ba tayo? By the way, if may makalimutan akong ma-mention ng mga comment, forgive me, but if ever, remind me. Remember, ang issue ko talaga is how to improve memory. Right? So, just browsing, hello. So, kakaiba talaga yung pangalan nito na ating mga. Sabi naman ni, again, sino ba yung mga nakachika ko? Naaman replay if ma-miss na ako. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's the reason why really I'm paying for this streaming app because this streaming app is capable of archiving. So that's why we have in YouTube because the videos are curated. If ever you cannot find me in Facebook, it's easier to find me in YouTube. Because yes, I have a playlist already. I have a playlist of curated videos in YouTube. Just type in the Mother Bee Show, and you just choose what show do you like to watch. Kasi if you would like to, if it's convenient for you to check Facebook, you can do it because I have my Facebook page as well, the Mother Bee Show. So whichever, as long as you can find me. But it's good if you're live because I can interact with you guys. Yes, and I miss you also. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, sabi ni Cousin, balik na sa 4 seasons in a year. I like that. Diba, meron tayong floor director. Oh, yeah. So, 4 seasons. So, if it's 4 seasons, every 3 months. Yes. So, again, spring starts on March 21. And then summer starts June 21. So July, August, September. Fall starts September 21. And winter starts on September, October, November. September, October. Tama ba ako? September, October, November is fall. Then December, January, February is winter. In the Philippines, it's just wet and dry. We got the habagat and the amihan, so it's by monsoon. Okay, we got the southwest monsoon and the northeast monsoon. It's the wind, the south and the north winds. Naku, mahabang usapin yung wind, but it's wet and very wet in the Philippines. Yes, so yes, yun. It's that's the weather. That's the season. I mean, okay. So now it's about summer. So speaking of summer, so after what we feel, this so hot this summer in Texas. But before anything else, I'd like to acknowledge our source. It's Mental Health First Aid from the National Council for Mental Wellness, from www.mentalhealthfirstaid.org. And yes, just a fun fact, my husband, is also a mental health first aider. Meron na here in the US, they have undergone trainings on mental health first aid. So if we have the first aid, basic first aid, then we have the mental health first aid course. Yeah, perhaps I can talk about that one of these days because I have the material here kasi they have the book, but I won't talk about it in details because makaka-copyright tayo. But just talk about it in passing. But there's what we call now the mental first aid. Okay, so they're offering trainings online. You can be an instructor. So this is about this article. Published last June of 2022. Yes, bago lang po ito. So after what we feel daw, June 21, 2022. Just last year, sorry. So after what feels like eternity of stay-at-home orders after pandemic, right? During the pandemic, and the rope of public spaces, somewhat normal summer is a welcome treat. Like people are eager to go out. That's the point. And the longer and warmer days, a more flexible work schedule. That's why maraming nagkakaroon ng dumadami ang mga freelancers. Because instead of working in the office or trying to travel to go to work, after pandemic, they realize na, hey, it's better to work at home. So there are more freelancers than before, after the pandemic. Yes. So yes, and people would like to go more on travel, on a break. Kaya nga may tinatawag silang revenge travel, ang paghiganti, ang pagbabalik ng paglakwat siya. Biro mo yan, revenge travel. Ganun talaga katindi yung desire to travel kasi sinabi talagang revenge, meaning paghihiganti ng paglalakwat siya. That's that literal term. Okay, so an abundance of social activities, biglang nag-boom ulit, from the pre-pandemic, nag-exceed pa ngayon ang statistics about activities, what you do outside, after being indoor during the pandemic time. So, however, feelings of anxiety due to COVID-19 is still there. And the expectation of being carefree, making each day Instagram-worthy, lagi na lang Instagram-worthy daw, can put a lot of pressure on people. So, the upside is people wanted to go out, they wanted to do revenge travel, go places, but honestly, it's stressful too. Because not all people can make sabay, can go out as much as they could. And it becomes a lot of pressure to them. It puts more pressure. And if unchecked, can negatively impact their mental well-being. Okay? So, the talk is about, yes, people wanted to go out, people would like to have the summer vibe, but because of the challenges of the weather, the environment, and plus the pressure put on to those people who are not into the travel mode, but parang the pressure of missing out because everybody's showing up the places where they went, like Mother B. But it's part of the Mother B show because Mother B is a professional professional traveler. It's a tourism frontliner, so I always talk about that in one way or the other in my show. So aside from mental health, so it's deeply embedded in Mother B's DNA that I am a travel geek. Like, it's my therapy too. After all the routinary works at home, and I make buriyong, I really wanted to unwind. There's always a point in myself that I like to unwind, but not all people can do that, or not all people would like to be a person who's always in Instagram or Facebook just to show off, or just to let other people know where they are. Sometimes it's kind of heavy on them. It's too much on them. That's why it's taking a toll on their mental health well-being. So summer weather, for the rest, can be okay. You can wear summer weather actually can wear our bodies down physically, right? Here in Texas, really, seriously, it can even dry you out. Okay, so here, 2 weeks ago, I was interviewed by Bombo Radio Philippines in Vegan, and they asked about the conditions of, the weather condition here. How are we doing? How are we coping up? How are we surviving? Like sa aking anak, if they practice outdoor because they're practicing for the marching band, they have to change the schedule. They have to transfer indoor because you cannot survive the heat. Okay? Today in Arizona, there are news that bees, bubuyog, are even dying because of the extreme heat. Si Sir Dormiel Robles of Arizona, one of our creative team who was with us in Hollywood, in California, he worked in the airport. After like almost just from the airport to the parking lot, ang kanyang iPhone po ay nag-overheat. Yes, the iPhone does overheat. They do overheat. So umiinit ang iPhone, naghahang talaga siya. Ganun po kainit sa Arizona, and you won't see people out because they're indoor. That's how he described it. Na how's Arizona right now? Oh, it's hotter. It's hotter there. Right? Desierto, maraming desierto doon. So right. So it can overheat your iPhone if even you go if you go outside for just a few minutes. How much more yung ating buhok, bukulot. And it's dangerous for those who have precondition, like, if you have heart problems, because it can lead to heat stroke. It can dry out your skin. Kasi, well, I'm not a medical professional, but it can cause dizziness, confusion, and all this stuff. Sabi ni doctor who was interviewed this morning, if you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So don't wait for your body to feel thirsty. You have to really drink a lot of water, liquid, as much as possible to hydrate yourself. Because when you feel thirsty, it's already a sign daw of dehydration. So, ganito na po yung mga namin dito. We don't use regular glass. So, if you happen to see, this is my go-to. This is my glass. Kasi naka-green screen tayo. So, yes. Ito na yung baso ni Mother B dito. Okay, saan mo? Nakikita niyo ba? Yan, ito na iniinom ko rito, tumbler. Even if it's 11 o'clock in the evening, it's still hot. Well, thank God we got different sources of energy. We got the solar, we got wind, and we got the fossil fuel. So it's overloading the grid because Texas has its own electrical grid. May sariling mundo at Texas. Buti na lang marami kaming wind at araw dito, solar energy. Kasi it's really giving a lot of jobs to it's consuming a lot of energy because of the air condition. You cannot survive here without air condition, my gosh, para ka nasa oven. Imaginein mo, if you touch the oven, if you used to baking, that's how di ba, kailangan mo pa i-preheat ang oven, right? To around 110 degrees, 120 degrees, and that's the temperature here. At least 110 degrees. Okay, so summer weather can wear our bodies down. So the mental health first aid, MHFA, is a curriculum that identifies the 8 dimensions of well-being. So there are 8 dimensions now of well-being, including emotional, environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. So that is why these dimensions are being talked about in the Mother Bee Show, right? Emotional, like environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, social, and spiritual. So let's take that one by one. But just for the sake of our talk today, this is just an introduction of our new series of talk about take care of yourself, prioritizing your mental health, well-being this summer, because it's still summer. Okay. So tonight, we're just going to do an overview, but hopefully in my next talk, we'll talk about each one, okay, particularly emotions. We can talk about emotions for now, but the rest, we can talk about each dimension, because there are 8 dimensions. So, parang na tayo nag-lecture. Para ma-absorb natin, we can talk about it more. We will focus on each dimensions, and then at the same time, a few tips on how you can tend to every aspect. So we will not hurry this up because this is an important talk, I believe. For the information of everyone, whether you wanted to listen or not, it doesn't matter because I'm learning too. I'm surprised because, pinag-uusapan natin sa Mother Bee Show. A few weeks after before na pag-uusapan sa radio. So, Mother Bee Show is more of advance. I guess so. Kasi when I see the news, when I watch the news, if I'll do a show, I'll talk about it right away. And then plus research on that. Yung mga mainstream radio program, because I listen regularly to the radio over Alexa. It took a while for them to talk about it either on TV or on the radio. I'm just so happy medyo na-advance pa natin na-explain sa ating madlang peeps. It's not to make, yabang, it's not to carry my own chair, but hindi po tayo nagbubuhat ng ating sariling bangko. But the Mother Bee Show is giving you an updated, talk about mental health well-being. Not just here in the US, but it's affecting us all. We all have our brains, right? Not unless if you don't have a brain, it doesn't make sense to you watching me here. Because why do I do what I do? It's because I'm also helping myself to understand and figure out what's going on in my mind and the people around me. For good vibes only. Okay. So this is a segue to our talk. Okay, so up next. So yes, okay, Mother B, according to my mental health first aid curriculum, identified 8 dimensions of the mental well-being. 8 well-being in general, not just mental. Emotional, environmental, included ang emotional, environment. Financial is also connected. Intellectual, cognitive function, the way your brain works when it comes to this learning. Occupational well-being, right? Physical well-being, which is basic, right? Social and spiritual. So, in every aspect of mental well-being, meaning healthy yung mentality. Tama ba? Okay, as the weather warms up. So, as warm up the weather, mag-warm up po ta. So it's affected by the weather. Remember, environmental, that's the another dimension. So let's just talk two. Emotional and environmental. Speaking of environmental, we talk about the weather. We talk about a lot of stuff under the sun today. Okay, time check. It's 1 hour and 19 minutes. At least wala pa tayo naka-vlog pa sa 1 minute and 30 seconds. 30 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes threshold. Hi, Rob. Hi, Jima. Hi, Marlene. Thanks for watching the Mother Bee Show. Okay, let's just talk about the two. Parang season. Sa season 12, 4 seasons, 3 months. Now, it's 8 dimension. We just talk about 25%. The rest, abangan ang susunod na kabanata or to be continued. Because I need to rest. And you need to rest, okay? So, emotional. Number 1 is emotional. Ay! Emotional, sabi. So, mahina ba yung music natin? Okay. Emotional daw is one way you can tend to your emotional well-being is by practicing coping skills. Okay, remember the key word, coping skills when it comes to emotions and self-care. Oh, interesting. So when we talk about emotional, the dimension number 1, emotional, coping skills, we need to practice that, and self-care. So this summer, because it's talking about the season, they may look like working on expressing your feelings to the people close to you, taking a break to practice deep breathing in a park. It's good to deep breathe when you are near the tree. It's difficult when you deep breathe if you're facing a concrete building. Kasi mainit. Try to find a place under the tree, do the shinjinjuro or the tree bathing in Japanese. Because there is a certain quality of air with ionizer. Pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung ionizer, Mother B? Let's say, what is ionizer? Ionizer. Ionizer. What's the use of that ionizer thingy? I don't know. But an air ionizer purifies the air. So it serves as a purifier by purifying air, of course, filtering the contaminants sa hangin. So air ionizers use ions to remove particulates, microbes, and odors from the air. So ions. So do air ionizers, is it healthy to breathe ionized air? Ionic air cleaners generate ozone as a byproduct. Ayun, masyadong scientific. The EPA has closed ozone as toxic, classed ozone as toxic, noting that it can cause lung damage amongst other respiratory-related issues. In some cases, it can even cause death. So, what does ionized air do to your body? So, an ionized air, may certain ion to remove particulates. Parang filter siya, no? Nag-filter siya ng mga particulates, microbes, and odors from the air. And it's healthier for people to breathe. Just like, yun nga, if you are surrounded by trees, di ba? It's good if you have lots of plants because the plants emits oxygen, filtered, purified air. And if you are in the dagat, the breeze from the mountain, from the sea, even after umuulan, after the rain, naki-cleanse, napu-purifies, natatrap yung mga dust. So, yeah, that's what ionized air does. So, what does it do? It's healthy for us, and it purifies the air. That's it. So that's why ganun ang business ni Mother B ngayon. Po-promote ng air purifier. Nasaan na ba tayo? So yes. So if it's warmer, mas humid, mas mainit, malinsangan, so we have to keep the air cooler. And pure. So taking a break to practice deep breathing in a park or somewhere that there is pure air. Setting healthy boundaries so as not to overcommit yourself, which is I need that. Journaling or developing a hobby, okay, emotional. The warmer weather is perfect for trying fun outdoor. Like kite flying, or as long as it's not too much hot, too much humid or hot in the environment. Yung kaya lang ng katawan mo, just like 85 degrees, but 90 is already hot. Okay? Convenient weather, no? But nowadays in Texas, ang convenient weather pag madaling araw na lang. Sometimes because it's too hot, even at night, the concrete in the house traps the heat. Parang natuloy, heater yung bahay mo. Last year, I used to go to the sauna. The sauna's temperature is 140 degrees. Good thing na I'm used to the sauna temperature. I can still manage to adapt to the heat. But ma'am, hapit na magkompetensya. I don't need to the sauna. I just have to go to outside and it's like sauna. Sauna talaga, sauna. Sa Bisaya pa, adto ka sauna day. Okay? So environment is a factor, is a dimension when it comes to your mental health well-being. Okay? Take a break. Go outside, as long as it's not too hot, go near the trees, hug the tree kung walang ants. Emotional. That's the emotional part. Okay, practice self-care and coping skills. So these are the coping skills: deep breathing, journaling, do not overcommit yourself, and set healthy boundaries. Like, hello, if somebody's giving you toxicity in life, hello, toxic ka na ha, I have to put boundaries because wherever you go near me, nai-stress ako. You can tell that to somebody in a polite way. You're so toxic. I'm sorry, but I cannot take being near you. I respectfully, I would like to respectfully say that, can you please get out of my sight? Joke. Break it to me gently. Okay? But if you have to, then tell them the truth. Okay, number 2, environment. And ito na, environmental. So, safe environments, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Both physically and emotionally. There is an environment that affects your emotion. Okay, the toxic environment. Where people are stressing you out, put a healthy boundary. Or, the wise thing to do is don't show up. Like, oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't go. Are you coming with us to the party? Tapos hindi mo type yung mga kasama mo, thank you, but I got other plans. I committed already. It's just telling the truth, but honestly, you don't like it because it might cause toxicity in your life. At least you're polite and nice enough to do that. May nakaka-relate ba o ako lang? Bahala kayo. Basta, be real, be true, be real, be you ba yung shoulder. So, it's not just physical, but it's emotional as well for boundaries, environmental. It leads to environmental well-being. Okay? So, it's also one of the dimension of your mental health well-being. So, be thoughtful, be aware, be mindful about the spaces you choose to spend your time in. Be mindful, meaning use your mind before anything else. Don't just jump into it like, I want to go there. And then suddenly you find out you're boiling. It's so hot. Really have to plan out what you're going to do, especially when you talk about the physical environment. If you're going to work outside, you have to plan out what time of the day, especially if you're in Texas. You really have to plan out what time of the day that you need to go out. Otherwise, you have to prepare your gear, your hat, or whatever that protects you from the heat of the sun. And of course, keep yourself hydrated because it's not easy if you don't have water. In our car, we have water bottles there, and we bring our tumblers, and we have to keep ourselves hydrated. Otherwise, we won't stand the heat. Okay? If you're in the cold region, of course, wear the proper outfit. Bundled up if you need to, right? Okay, so are you being exposed to abuse or trauma? That's another form of environment, the toxic environment, right? So it's not just the space that you're in, but the people that you're with. Yeah, are you abused, or is somebody abusing you? Is somebody taking advantage of you? So these are the people around you that engage something that you don't like, of course. Okay? So are the people around you engaging in substance use that makes you uncomfortable? Like, mga dangerous substance, and then you're not used to it. Like, come on, let's do some blah, blah, blah. No, wag kang magpapadala sa pressure, man. Is there an accessible place that makes you feel secure and happy you can go instead whenever you feel stressed? So as much as possible, you have to identify a space in your place that, when you're not in your mood or you don't feel comfortable, go there. It's like your panic room. Yeah, given that we will be doing a DIY of the house, I need to find a panic room there somewhere. This studio is my safe space. I can be who I am. I can share the good vibes. But paglabas ko sa studio, business as usual. Mother, wife, friend, and, all of different hats. But when I'm here, I can just be myself and speak my mind and, hang out with you guys. So, two things, physical and emotional. We're talking about environmental, another one of the 8 dimensions of our mental health well-being that you need to prioritize. We need to prioritize, okay? I'm not just saying do this or I have to do it, but we have to be mindful of these things because it might help us. And again, find a place that you feel comfortable, if you feel safe, if you are not feeling comfortable. Okay, so that's the top two, one of 2 out of 8 when it comes to the dimension. So Feel Good Friday. So this is about it. See, feel good, meaning you feel secure, you feel comfortable, you feel protected. That's why we feel good. Otherwise, you don't feel good. Correct? So, first is your emotion. Take care. Coping skills. If you're stressed, what you need to do. Breathing. Deep breathing is important. You have to practice the skill of deep breathing because whenever we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallower. Mas bumababaw ang paghinga natin kasi we usually breathe like this. If we feel anxious, stress ko na. But if you do deep breathing, mas dumadami yung oxygen sa brain mo, nakakapag-isip ka ng maayos. Remember, why do we need to do deep breathing? We need more oxygen to your brain. So you can think. That's Mother B's interpretation of why do we need deep breathing? You need to put oxygen in your brain so you can think. Your mind will function. Yeah, who's pumping the air? Who's pumping it? The heart, right? So inhale, so air goes in and out into our system, in the respiratory, and then the oxygen goes to our bloodstream. The blood goes to your head and back and all round and round and round. If you don't inhale, who's gonna bring the blood cells there? Who's gonna bring the blood in your brain? That's why it's important for us to do deep breathing. How do we do deep breathing, Mother B? There's a lot of ways, but the basic is count from 1 to deep, 101, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Hold your breath, smile. Remember, Cousin Joy, para lang tayo na po photo shoot. Okay, again. By the way, don't lift your shoulder because if you lift your shoulder, you look so tense. It's not the proper way. Just breathe like naturally, like use your nose, not your mouth. Breathe, don't use your eyes, like. Sa kanana breathing, stressful na kayo. Ano ba? Hold it as much as you could, then release it through your mouth. Longer than the time that you spend in breathing. Parang inubos nyo na lahat. Like, again, inhale using your, through your nose. Hold your breath, exhale. Practice at least 4 or 5 times and you're good. Meaning, nakapag-deposit ka na ng air sa utak mo. Huwag naman masyadong mahangin, baka yumabang na. Yung sasabi na, napasukan na ng hangin sa utak yan. Masyado na mahangin, man. Ibang konteksto naman yon. It's a different story. Here is all about relaxing yourself. Again, the emotional dimension, find a safe space, make sure you have your coping skill. Breathing is a coping skill. So it will relax you. It, loosen you up for a bit, and you feel stressed and, tense. Lalo na pag may kinaiinisan ka, ganito na lang ang style. Sarap mong kurot eh. Unya ka lang. If there are toxic people surrounding you, just say, get away. Be far from me. Okay. Release me. So make sure you get out of that toxic environment. Oh my gosh. It's already 1 hour and 36 minutes that I've been broadcasting, and it seems like we just started, right? But again, our talk today, first part of the series, prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Yes, we talked about the 8 dimensions. It is important for us to really think about these things because it affects our mental health. Whether you like it or not, because your mind, your body is connected. Even your financial environment, and what's the 8? Let's mention the 8 dimensions, okay? Because we just mentioned 2 of the 8 dimensions. The dimensions are as follows. We got emotional, which we talked about today, environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. Okay? And tips that, can tend to make every aspect of your mental well-being as better as possible. Okay? Okay, we have Dr. Afzelia Teresa Busa. Hello, Docky. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Thank you for checking out Mother B in her profile. Marami pong salamat. From Butuan City, Philippines. Yes. And we have our hearters too. Again, we have Nancy Oliverio Villanueva, Maria Espaf of North Carolina. Nancy is from Ormoc City, Philippines. My cousin, none other than. And so we talked about emotional, environmental. Emotional is one way to protect your emotional well-being by practicing coping skills. Get away from toxic people. Self-care is important. Okay? You have to look like working on expressing your people. Work out to express your emotions on a proper and healthy way. Set healthy boundaries. If you cannot make it, then just say it. I cannot make it. I'm sorry. Don't overdo. How I wish I'm that too. Safe environments, physical or emotional, is also a part of the environmental dimension. So yes, plugging. Hopefully, I could also plug the People's Media Advocacy LLC from Arizona and the Philippines. Shout out Sir Dom. Shout out to Glenn Bio Photography, our creative team. Para kami mga Avengers, we just meet when there's a mission. Kasi sabi nga, pwede pa kami production or the 50 and up production. Zelbit Grail Cars. Hello, Grail Cars. Interesting. That name is interesting. Hi, Romit. Ano ba naman pangalan dito sa Bigolan? Dynamite Sedan. So I'm just calling out names because these are the people who happen to drop by the Mother B Show. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to our birthday celebrants. And yes, kung hindi ko pa na shoutout, pasensya na po. But yeah, as much as I could, as much as I can remember, kaya mas maganda if you happen to be in my show, please say something or comment so I could shout out. Nang Nini Ripaha, Butuan City, and everyone who happened to come to the Mother B Show timeline or comment or whatever, I appreciate you. thank you for keeping me company, and I hope I keep you company as well. I need to sleep because there's a lot of things to do tomorrow. First day in the farm. Excited si Mother B sa costume. Oh, really? We really have to prioritize our mental well-being this summer. Hi, Ben. So, yes, hindi na po ako magtatagal without much ado. What is that? What is that kind of, without further ado? In short, I will not take long. Can we make it simpler? Without further ado, moving forward. Connecting words, no? So, yes, thank you to all those who watch, who, say hi, hello, Papel Diliha. We got Magdalena Oliverio. Sorry, wrong choice of sound effects. Iba palang show ko yun. That was long time ago. Oh my gosh. I got to pin post this one so that, this will be a priority. Okay. Feel Good Friday again. Thank you so much for coming to Feel Good Friday. Tita Rose Hansen, shout out to my sister in Dubai too. Rome Beauty Room. Marami po salamat. Zul Laushi, thank you for interacting with the Mother B Show. Maida Malaki of Butuan City. Maria Puff of North Carolina. Again, thank you so much. Sherry Rose Pasayon. Hi, Pachi. And yes, Engineer Jesse Sevilla of Tanang Galate. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Maring Ayen Ocampo of Bohol, Philippines. Yes, yo. And again, thank you so much for watching the Zelbet. Thank you. Yeah, Patrick Star, hello, thank you. Who else? And all the people in the neighborhood, in the galactic, in the universe. Of course, Maring Sol Escalada is a birthday celebrant last week. A happy birthday. Sino ba may mga birthday? Kasi I need to greet you as much as I could. Nakakayaan mo kung di ko kayo Oy, my cousin Duvi Villanueva. Duvi Villamin, no? Duvi Oliverio Villamin of Copenhagen, Denmark. Happy birthday, cousin Duvi. Happy birthday, cousin Marian Oliverio. Yes, happy birthday to you. At sino pa yung maalala ko ng mga celebrants? Sir Angel Parco, thank you for accompanying us at the Title House kanina. We appreciate you. Thank you, Catholics. Sino pa? And of course, yeah. I gotta rest. Sleep is a priority for Mother B. So, who else? Maida Malaki. Sino ba yung mga friends natin? Ate Ruthie Mahistrate, my elder sister. Thank you, Ate Ruthie. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Bossing Julie Martinez. Brenda Ribard Balingkit. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm looking at my Facebook timeline. Yes, Fred Caaminio. So, Glenn, thank you so much. Yeah, Mary Ann Candiete. Yes, Cadiente. Lisbeth Ruth, of course. Thank you. Shout out to my apo. First week in school as I meet Saina. I'm so excited for you, my dear. Shout out to my daughters, Attorney Rochelle Louise and Rufia Levi. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Runa Ray, my dado. And everyone, oh my gosh, daming talaga nag-like. Maraming po salamat. Mary Grace Ortiz, Judith Suba, Ma'am Monita Hamilton, Ma'am Josephine Toombs, ang suki ng Mother B Show, Leia Oropa. So, Hannah Grace, thank you for coming. Jazz Macusi, thank you. And of course, Coach Joy Asombrado, Janine Webster, Romel Dago. Thank you, everyone. Councilor Che Busa. Lorraine Salcedo, my team Mother B, maraming salamat for helping Mother B and uploading her reels. Thank you. Shout out to everyone. And until here, this is your Mother Blogger. I'll see you when I see you. Stay tuned to our new segments and marami pa tayong kwentuhan. We just have to rest and park for a while because by God's grace, thank you. And by the way, don't forget, the heart of the Mother B Show is all about positivity and good vibes. It comes from the Bible, from Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, right? If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Ang sa lahat po nagpa-shoutout, marami pong salamat. Sino po mga nagpa-shoutout? Ayoko may ang daming pa-shoutout. Kung hindi ako mag-shoutout live, siguro naku-comment ko na lang. Okay? Inday Liklik of Tennessee, of Memphis, Tennessee. Kim Kelly of Tennessee. Hope to see you soon, Kim. Excited. Excited here much. Bye-bye, cousin. Cousin Joy of Australia. Till we meet again. See you soon, Momo. You take care. Yes, yo. Until here, this is your Mother Blogger. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. God bless us all. Don't forget to thank God for all the blessings. And, oh my gosh, God is good all the time here at the Mother B Show. Good night and mabuhay po tayong lahat. God bless. Bye-bye! Thank you.